haven't figured it out by now, one of my favorite things to do are push-ups. But if there's one thing that I love doing just as much, it's core. But I feel like I'm always stuck with the same old core exercises. Every time I'm doing sit-ups, I got myself thinking, sit-ups are so boring, man. It would be so nice if someone made a chart with 6 different categories of core exercises that get harder as they go down the ladder. And then maybe I could find some exercises that I actually enjoy. But there's no way that exists, right? Oh, it does?
Bet.
So today I'm going to be trying over 36 different levels of core from easy to impossible. As I go down each category, the exercise is going to get harder and harder. And just wait, because there's a bonus few at the end that are literally making me crap my pants right now. Alright everybody, I got my chart of no equipment ab exercises right here. There's 6 different categories. You've got upper, lower, 6-pack, obliques, complete, and core. So today I'm going to be going through each of the categories and trying to do all of the exercises. For the first category, we've got upper abs. Now for level 1, we have crunches. Kind of just your stereotypical normal ab exercise. Next up, we have a variation of those called high crunches. It looks like the only difference is that I'm going to be holding my arms in the air. These really weren't too bad, and they had me feeling like I was leaping for joy. For level 3, we've got sit-ups, probably the most generic ab exercise you can think of. In the picture, this guy is holding his arms out straight. Blew through these ones without a problem. For level 4, we've got long arm crunches. It's basically just a normal crunch, except I'm gonna be holding my hands behind my back to give that added range of motion. I can definitely see where the levels are starting to come into play, and these were honestly one of the hardest ones yet. Not gonna lie, I felt the burn on those. For level 5, we've got what they call hundreds. I'm not really sure what that means. It looks like they're just in a crunch position and then flapping their arms up and down. So I guess I do that 100 times. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hate to call it the Pilates moms again, but this is exactly what they'd be doing. Yo, I'm literally a bird right now.
Come on, flapping my wings.
And that's 100. Pretty pointless. All right, for the final level of the upper abs, we've got knee crunches. I forgot to mention that for each of these exercises, my goal is to do at least 10 reps. Getting 10 on these was pretty easy because they're one of my favorite exercises. I actually do those a lot in my normal core routine. All right, for category number 2, we've got lower abs. Now I've heard that this is actually the section of the abs that people have the most difficulty training. So I'm actually pretty excited to try these out and see if I can add any to my repertoire. For level 1, we've got reverse crunches. Really didn't feel anything on these. It kind of actually felt like I was rocking back and forth like a baby, but I guess that's the point. Nothing too crazy going on there. For level number 2, we've got scissor kicks. These ones had me feeling like I was tearing up the air. Just imagine you're slicing a piece of paper. For level number 3, we've got leg raises. Starting at the bottom, raising your legs up to the top. Keeping my hands under my butt made these pretty easy. Not too shabby, feeling the burn a little bit. Let's see what we got up next. Level number 4 for the lower abs, we've got pull-ups. Immediately when I started, I knew something was off. If you caught me doing these in the gym, I'd be getting flamed. For level number 5, the last level before the hardest level, we've got bicycle crunches. Doing these made me feel like I was pedaling down the street, except maybe it would be better if I went outside. Finally, for level 6, level impossible of the lower abs, we've got crunch kicks. These honestly do not look that bad, but we'll try them. Not really sure why they call these level impossible because I barely felt the burn. That's it for the lower abs. Honestly, none of those were too difficult, but I'm kind of bored of my room, so I'll meet you downstairs in the basement. Bit of a new location unlocked. Everybody say hi to the exercise mat.
Hello.
How's it going?
There's no way I'm talking to a literal exercise mat right now, but
That's just the kind of guy I am.
Anyways,
we're on to the 6-pack level. Let's do it. For number 1, we've got flutter kicks. I don't understand how this is different from the scissor kicks from before, but the fact that this is only level number 1 and that was like level number 4 has me a little bit worried. These ones make me feel like I was swimming through the air. Pretty light, not bad. For level number 2, we've got the elbow plank. I'm gonna be trying to hold this for a minute. I've held many planks before, so I wasn't too scared for this one. Comment below what your guys' longest plank is. One time I did 10 minutes, but I don't think I can do that again. That's a minute down, pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know how this next one is only level number 3 because I think I've tried this one before and it was pretty crazy. Level number 3, we've got the L sit. This looks insane. I guess let's try it. Oh boy. Immediately when I got off the ground, this was the hardest one so far. It really takes all of your strength to keep yourself up there. Oh my gosh. Yo, that is mad difficult, bro. I'm gonna try to get one for 15 seconds. This was honestly more than I could handle. I was really pushing myself here and giving it all I had. Yo, how is that level number 3? That's insane. Next up, we got the star plank. It looks like a normal plank, except holding my hands out a little further. This one was so much harder than I initially thought it would be. Yo, That is tough, dude. The fact that I got socks on and one of my hands is off the mat made that a lot harder. Next up, we've got the hollow hold. Now, traditionally in all of my workouts, I do something called 6 inches, which is basically the hollow hold. So for level number 5, I'm gonna be holding this one to failure. If you saw my cross-country video, you'll know that I tried to do this every day. And I think it made me tougher mentally because this one hurts. Oh my gosh, that one was rough, bro. That's definitely the hardest one so far. Now, obviously for all of these, you can kind of push them to be as hard as you want, but if you're really trying to hold that for a while, it can get pretty tough. All right, level number 6, level impossible. We've got V-ups. With my core still burning, I set out to do the hardest level yet, or at least the so-called hardest level. Doing those after the hollow hold, that's nasty, dude. For category number 4, we've got the obliques, which are actually one of my favorite muscle groups. I feel like people don't train the obliques enough, so I'm glad we're getting into this one. For level 1 easy, we've got sitting twists. I believe these are also called Russian twists. For level number 2, we've got cross crunches. It's basically just a normal crunch, except you're going to one side or the other. So I finished these up without a problem. All right, for level number 3, we've got side jackknives. This looks like a combination between a side crunch and a side plank. So my hand's behind my head like this. I'm just going up. These ones felt so wonky as I was doing them, especially because I couldn't see my form. For level number 4, we've got toe taps. Honestly, these seem easier than the first 3 levels, but I'll give them a shot. Yeah, this is one of those ones where I don't really think it's doing much. For level number 5, we've got sitting punches. Embracing my inner boxer for this one. Call me Muhammad Ali. Let's do this thing, let's go. Oots! Oots! Hook to the face. They never see me coming. I'm gonna pull this one out in the boxing ring. Not gonna lie, pretty useless. For final level, level impossible for the obliques, we've got the side plank. Let's do a minute on each side. So,
How you guys doing?
if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to drop a big fat thumbs up.
I don't know how to orient it because I'm on my side.
And of course, I had to get the other side. Honestly, those were not that bad. All right, we're gonna switch locations one more final time. So I'll see you over on the other side of the basement. All right, everyone, I'm back to the good old yoga mat from the last 2 videos. For this one, we're gonna have to tilt the camera up a little bit because for category number 5, we've got complete core. For level 1, we've got knee to elbow. This is the generic warm up for those 10-minute ab workouts. Pretty fun, but not the most effective. All right, let's drop this thing back down. For level 2, we've got knee to elbow V2. Just like the name, my knee was going to my elbow. Not bad, not bad. For level 3, we've got one of the most fun names so far, the dead bug. So I start up here like a dead bug, and then I drop one leg, opposite arm down, and then keep that going.
I'm literally a dead bug, bro.
Average beetle be like?
Maybe beetles have abs of steel. We just don't know it. All right, for level number 4, we've got plank crunches. Definitely one of my favorites so far. It really felt like I was working myself for these. Getting a little difficult there. For level number 5, we've got side plank crunches. Yeah, watching this back, this is pretty embarrassing. Either my form is terrible on these or something's not adding up here. For the final level, level impossible, we've got V with rotations. Why do I low-key look like a robot in these? Honestly, not that bad for level 6. Now for the final category, we've got core. Don't know what that means. I thought
All of this was core?
but I guess the diagram says otherwise. First up, we got half wipers. Pretty funny name. I know some of you guys watching are half wipers. Don't lie to me. You leave it a little brown, don't you? I gotta tilt a little bit for this one. These ones had me feeling like I was a mix between a windshield wiper and a dying cat. Yeah, if you catch me at the gym doing that one, I'm not just getting flamed, I'm getting totally dunked on, bro. Next up, we got arm and leg raises. So I imagine this is what a little kid first looks like when they're trying to learn to swim. Feel like a pony.
Don't know what else to say.
Next up, we got wipers. If you thought half wipers were cool, regular wipers, even cooler. This is why full wipers are better than half wipers, guys. These are just so much better. Next up, we got plank rolls. I don't know why, but all of these are just giving me toilet references, if you know what I mean. Just look at the movement in those hips.
Oh my gosh.
I can see where those can be kind of effective, but honestly not too bad. For level number 5, it's something that I've actually seen a ton of people doing at the gym, and these are knee-in twists. So I start like this, and I kind of just pull my knees in. Don't really understand why I see so many people doing these because they really weren't that great. Not too bad for level 5. For level 6, level impossible of the core section, we've got climber taps. In the last video, I did climber tap push-ups. So these are basically those, except without the push-up. Had to make sure to get my daily dose of feet in here, make sure body's all stretched out. If you thought those were all of the core exercises I was doing today, you would be gravely mistaken because we have a few more levels that genuinely, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do them. But let's move on to the level impossibles. For level impossible number 1, we've got the ab wheel roller. For this one, you try to get a steady base base and then go all the way out. If you haven't tried these, they're a lot harder than they look because you have the chance of falling flat on your face, and that's not fun. This one can get pretty crazy. Let me try it with just my toes.
That is not happening.
The knees, it's already difficult, but with the toes, I don't know how people do that. One more try. I guess I kind of got it, but let me know if you think this counts. Dude, I almost fell down there. But for the final impossible exercises, I'm gonna need to move to the pull-up bar. First up, we got hanging leg raises. You can do these bringing your knees up to your chest, or alternatively, bringing your whole core up to your chest. Had to finish off the last set of these. Those ones are pretty hard, but compared to this next one, for the second to last impossible core exercise, we've got the hanging L-sit. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, you got your pull-up bar up here, and you remember the L-sit from before? Yeah, you're gonna do that while hanging. Let's do it. Try to keep your elbows 90 degrees. Not gonna lie, this one burns. Oh my gosh, that one is tough. Now for the final impossible core exercise, put that all together, you get the hanging, L-sit, leg raise, pull-ups. This is something I just made up here on the spot, but
It's gotta be impossible, right?
yeah, so I think if you combine like 3 different ones, it's bound to be impossible, but I was just having fun here and I kind of got it. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. And of course, I had to go back in for some seconds. Gonna finish it off with a few L-sit pull-ups and call it a day there. At this point, I guess I'm just showing off a bit, but I really love pull-ups and core, so this was a no-brainer for me. And there you guys have it. That's every core exercise from easy to impossible, plus a few fun added twists at the end. If you're looking to build the strongest core possible, some of these exercises might be a waste of time. But honestly, if all you have is yourself and the ground, you can put a few of these together and make a really solid core workout. If I had to pick one from each, I would recommend these. For your upper abs, do knee crunches. For your lower abs, you can do something called candlesticks, which combines the leg raises and the pulse-ups. For the six-pack, I would definitely recommend the hollow hold. It is going to be tough, but if you can do it for maybe 30 seconds to a minute, you'll see your core strength going up really fast. For the obliques, I would do the cross crunches. For your complete core, I would do the plank crunches. And finally, for the regular core section, I would do the plank rolls. But honestly, if you just pick a few of your favorites and do them every day, it's going to help you build a core that you're super proud of. Most important thing is consistency, and have fun with it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this type of video, and I hope you have an amazing and blessed day.